Hey bro, what's up, Lorenzo? I want to make this quick video to explain you what we have coming up. A couple updated. Before we get to the invoice, I would like to explain you this. I was going through this contact, right? And the only confused that writer have is when it's time to translate the website into another language. For example, this content is in English, right? So let's say I want to translate this in Spanish, and I come over here and click this little flag, right? And now will be in, and now will take me to the Spanish version, right? Let me see. Oops, okay, this is in Spanish. So where we get confused this, right? I'm gonna explain to you right now. My internet is kind of slow, so give me 1 second. Hold on. Recording, yes. Okay, so back over here. Okay, this website is in English, right? But let's just say if I'm trying to translate this website in Spanish, and let's click this little plus man, right? So when the writer get confused is this part, right? Now I was wondering if you can put, whenever somebody click the plus sign, if you can leave it in blank, because I just touch the Spanish side and we can see this. We got the English version. So when my writer get confused is either they have to rewrite it or delete the entire contact. That's where they're getting confused. If you cannot change it, like for example, let me know. You know, I don't want to get this more difficult. It is. The way I look at it is like this. Whatever language would be, whoever translator decide, he need to work within the translator like this. So whatever text is in English, we need to translate here in Spanish, and then of course we got to change the URL. Oops. Give me 1 second. And of course we got to change the URL. That's part I was getting confused, you know, and see if you can explain me that a little bit more better. I got the part also that well there. Okay, I got the flag. So if we can add different flag, that's good, and we can add the URL there. What I was wondering is that, right, if we cannot change it, just let me know, so whenever I talk to the writer, I'm gonna let it know that you need to write it and then change the text within text in English. I would just wonder how it will be for another language, the other language that we're gonna be adding. Like for example, management traffic will be in Brazil and Italian and Russian. So I would just wonder. Let me give you a good example. Like for example, this one, right? This is the 5 best white hat link building, right? Let's just say if I want to translate this in Spanish, right? So we'll come over here in the little plus sign and let's see how this does it look like. Okay, you see, this is perfect because with this the writer it does not get confused on it, right? I hope that will be the same in Brazil, Portuguese, and Italian. Because I just give you an example when the writer get confused, but like this is perfect because it's pure blank, and the writer what it can do is just look at the English version lie, and then work with the blank WordPress in there. So he looked the live version this side that is published, and then he can edit the blank part right here. So this with the English version, you get an idea how to edit it in Spanish. Hope that makes sense. So this is perfect. This is what I'm looking for. I'm not sure if you can do that with the e-commerce site. I'm not sure if it's different because the WordPress thing, or I don't know. But if you cannot do it, it's okay. Okay, so that is perfect. That's what I'm looking for, right? Let's just do English, and English will be right on it, right? Right on it. Okay. I'm trying to. My internet's kind of slow. I don't know why. So we're back in English version, right? That right there, that's what I'm looking for, right? So this is the English version, and whenever we need to translate this in Spanish or in Portuguese, in Italia, that's the idea what I was trying to tell you, to leave it in blank. This way, again, the writer doesn't get confused. You can see the live version and publish with the live URL, have an idea, and then translate this in Spanish as well the other language in Portuguese. Okay, that would be. Now let's look at the blog section. The blog section is really that was my key focus, because that's what I'm gonna be doing in 2020. I'm gonna start building more video instead of text. I like it. It's very nice, and also I'm sure you're aware that each video to be in different section, right? Because there will be different content. For example, if it's SEO, we're gonna be talking about SEO, and then if it is about e-commerce side, we're gonna talk about e-commerce side in the section. And I think one of these sections will be e-commerce. I think this one, the competitor intelligence. I think we're gonna remove that. We're gonna put e-commerce site. This will build different content on e-commerce site, right? Okay, so that. So what I was saying to you is the text right here. I know you knew this is H2. Neil Patel have this in his website. You can see here all those little text is H2. One thing I was looking at about this about his blog, you see whenever the mouse is, you can see a shadow on the back. Let's see if we can have this. Okay, we got the shadow. You're right. I can see that. The problem we don't see because the background is cerebral, right? But it's the shadow, right? You're right. Let's look at that here. Oops. So right here, this is this website right here. What it sell is drop shipping for e-commerce site, and you can tell, you can see here all the topic that they talk about, how to drop ship from AliExpress. All this is keyword for me to be able to build contact in the future. This way we generate the same amount of traffic, or we focus on the keyword to a blog right here. And once people read our blog, hopefully they can interest in and help them to build an e-commerce site, just similar to the one that we have. What else? I think that was the more important. It was the video, right? That was the more important. If you look at his website, right, and this right here is different catalog that he have, and he has the e-commerce site, right? As you can see here, we have oh, I'm sorry, be a low night. You have different video for e-commerce site. So that's what I'm looking for. Make money. That's what I'm looking for, and when we change the category and also video show. What else? Okay, so in the career, I haven't finished the landing page, but once I finish, I will let you know. Because I want to collect again a lot of writer, and also I want to collect. Hopefully, I can contact, or people contact me, people from all the country like Brazil. If they do, whenever they have this summit event, I would like to go there, so I could be here in the United States and I can affiliate with someone they know digital marketing, and I put everything the budget to go to this kind of live event and just pass flyer to those people. That's what Neil Patel he does to different continent. What he does, he hire a company like me. Let's just say if I was in Brazil, he would contact me, and then he would tell me to go to this kind of event to pass flyer to Neil Patel website. So that was kind of interesting also, and also to build relationship in different continent. In this way, people get familiar to our website or name. In this way, hopefully we can stay longer in the future. I'm not sure how that will work, but that's the idea, and that's the reason I would like to have different language and the management traffic. Russia, I don't speak Russian, but I'm quite sure we can find someone that speak English, Spanish, and Russian, and can work with us. Now, the second big project is, but before we move that, I would like you go over with the invoice, see if any correction do you want me to fix here, or you think it's okay. Again, you the only person have more patience, and hey, thank you very much, because this payment right here I should have paid for way back. It was the scheme, FN scheme, I did it from both websites. I want to say thank you. This work right here, this is the video blog post, so let me know if that's okay with you, because I know that behind there's a lot of work and it's a lot of time to add it to be able to get this fixed, right? And this right here, I love it, the Russian, the Italian, Brazil, the way you did it, perfect. So let me know that if that's okay, the amount. And then I'm gonna add $60 a bonus for now. I was thinking to give you 100, but if you wait the 15 or 16, I will give you another. Let me see. Oops. Yeah, if you want, you can send me the invoice this, and then about the 16th of December, send me an invoice of $100 just to pay that as a bonus. That's what I can afford, man. Again, you can see this, we don't have a lot of traffic or sale either in the e-commerce side or and also on the management traffic. And so lately, you know, I'm be kind of slow in payment. Hopefully with this video contact that I'm gonna be working on it here myself, hopefully we can bring more visitor. And also I like to go more in YouTube, because that's where most people are going through. One thing I did in the past, let me go for you real quick, is I contact all the users. For example, these people, right? Podcast equipment. You can see these people, they are numbered. Oops, this video right here, you see they are number on the top 10 in Google, number 10. So what I did before in the past, way back in 2012, I contact those guys, similar like we do guest posting, and I ask him if it's possible to put a link in my website or my video, and it changed for $20, something like that. That's the max that I can pay you. And once they say yes, I can see people coming into my website and opting to my newsletter. At that time, I think I was promoting a muscle, gain muscle for people who like to drink protein. But that I stopped doing it because again, I lost. I didn't have any income more. But that helped me to have an idea of YouTube's very powerful way to integrate it. You can see these people are number one. Just if they agree with me, we get instant traffic. So that's the strategy I would like to go here in 2020, and less writing, but we won't have to continue generating link. So that's where I'm heading over there. That's the reason I ask you to help me to build that video content like that's Neil Patel, right? Now, as you know, in order for us to bring revenue, we have to sell digital products, similar like Brian Stewart does. We also sell the server, but the server is very delicate because people are really delicate who they're working on it, especially when it's kind of money in the table. They're very careful. I've seen that. So we can sell digital products more easy for the consumer or the customer to purchase, instead of purchase a relationship or buying the server, and that will help me to bring more revenue to the table, and that will help me to spread it back to you guys, and as well the writer, and also to continue to working and growing the website, right? Okay, so before we move forward, let's close this topic. Once you look at the inbox, let me know what we need to add it. Once you realize once it's okay, we move forward to the second project. The big second project is this one, right? Let me pause the video. Okay, it's this one. I know you are familiar with this one, right? Oh, I didn't know this guy have all this SEO core. Okay, so I know you're familiar with this guy, right? So what this guy does have it. Okay, he got paintball, right? So what this guy have, I didn't know he had the. Oops. Okay, so what I want you to come is this one right here, is the login on this one, and I already have an account, and I'm gonna give you this so you can go log in. So what I would like is have the same account like this guy have it, and if you click here the course, I have both of them, right? He got the, I think this is new. Let me see if we can see it. Oh look, we can be able to go for it. I didn't know this. Keyword basic. This is new for him. So why is keyword a different type of keywords? So I don't know that he probably just throw in because I didn't purchase that. So what I like is this, right? I'm gonna give you the password so you can log in. If you click, let's just say the SEO core, you will look at it, the step that the customer had to go through and read it. And also I like this status right here, the checklist status. That means that the client, whoever going through, he had to make mark click. So I like to have this platform in management traffic. So what I'm planning to do is lower the cost of writing, lower the cost a little bit of maintenance, and say a little more to bring this expert SEO to help me to build an online digital course. So in other words, it's not going to be me. It will be different people and different point of view. This way we have a great SEO course. If you look at Brian Core, you see then he bring different people on different organization to help them to finish different part of the SEO core. If I'm not mistaken, I think he brought someone from Amazon I guess, that do SEO, Amazon Music. and do SEO. So he brought it to his online course to do his part of SEO audited. So that's what I'm planning to do, bring different people. Obviously these people won't ask for payment, but that's one of the reasons I want to save money so I can be able to afford this guy. It helped me to bring this course on together, and hopefully in the future, and I think will work, because the time we're passing by, we're gonna build this community. We're gonna be able to sell this course. I'm gonna give you this information now. Right now, I don't. This is the project of the first of the January, the first month of 2020. That will be January. So right now, after I pay you the last invoice, I'm not gonna be able to have funding all the way into January 15. You see this, 15. So if you want, you can start when you can, and then pay you at least half at the beginning of the month of January of this project, because I know by just looking at it, I know it's a lot of work behind all this, but I really want to have a dashboard or an account like he have it. So whenever a customer purchase, you can see here we have when they click on it here, they have their own name, image, and they can have all the online code that will be over time, or tool. Hopefully we can get some tool and down the line, but there will be course online, the e-commerce side and the complete SEO. So now let's go back to his website so you can look at it. We come here, training, right? Okay, so now he running on extra core, so he got everything in one complete for $67, right? You can see here we got a lot of tool. So if we you see this process, payment, credit card, and once we finish with the project e-commerce side, we have more how you call it, more point of view that the customer can trust our process. You can see this. I like this. I'm not sure what kind of software you use. You can see here using a credit card or Visa or PayPal, right? And we can use PayPal, right? So I like the checkout right here, and then we can move this to United Kingdom, right? Just saying, let's move this to Venezuela. It's the same. French, let's just see, French is the same. So we can use PayPal, right? And everything will be in $2. So that's the idea of 2020. That's the second big project. You can see here this little link right here too, refund policy. So I would like see if you want to start working, or just wait for the first January, the first month, and to give you a deposit. But again, I'm really low and saving right now on cash. So, but that's what I'm looking for, building a digital core like you have it. And hopefully with that we can be able to thrive and continue working on it for years to come. Thank you. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.